Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, there was no way I could not review this. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside the truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is absolutely the case today. I got off of work and things ran a bit late because we had a meeting we had to attend. And when everything was said and done, you know, I was like, man, I gotta buy some supplies. I gotta go out. So I went out to Walmart, as I've been known to do. And I really was just aiming for supplies, but I was like, you keep your eyes open. You know, when you do this type of content, you got to keep your head on a swivel. Otherwise, you fall behind. Fall behind who? I don't know. I don't know. But I saw this as I was making my way to checkout, and it was like, yeah, all right. Yeah, I got to review that. Because, folks, what is it? What am I doing for you? It's boom! It's Shaqalicious XL Gummies. Because Shaq will put his name on anything. And it's okay. The man is a millionaire, and he's over there. People, people can go over there and rip on Shaq for one reason or another, the free throw thing, or, but it's like the rap career that he had. Yeah, he did that. I remember that. On Nickelodeon, no less. I remember when they debuted his album. But you know what? I like fucking Shaq, dude. Like, I think he seems like a really chill guy. I think he's really funny when he, does a lot of his, commentary stuff and everything like that. And, in terms of a player, yeah, the man might not have been the greatest at free throws, but neither was Wilt fucking Chamberlain. And for fuck's sake, you're not going to talk shit about Wilt Chamberlain. So, but yeah. So these are the Shaqalicious XL Gummies, specifically of the peach, berry punch, and orange variety, because there were two different packs. I just got this one for right now, because I don't need that many gummies in my life at one time. Let's get a thing for the thing. And look, it's shit Shaq. He's Shaq. Ha 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 ha! Jordan's still a better player, though. Just tossing that out. And that's controversial. Even Shaq admits it, so. But goddamn, man, Shaq back in the day, Jesus, man, he was a machine. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, he couldn't fucking shoot free throws for shit, but he'd run through your entire defense like it wasn't a thing. All right, two of these are similarly, well, it says enlarged for detail and enhanced, all that stuff. Here's the thing, though, not by much. Here's the actual head, and here's the gummy. Like, it's really not that far off. So I guess this is the berry punch. Let's give berry punch a go. Not bad texture. Not my favorite texture for a gummy, though. I prefer ones that have a little bit more bite when you bite into them. But these, a little bit softer. But it's interesting because I just reviewed some Jamba Juice gummies. Go watch those reviews. And those were even softer than this. Those things had almost no resistance. These are kind of a middle ground. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I prefer one way or the other. Either the sort of extra soft ones or the ones where, again, they've got a little bit more bite to them. But in terms of the structural integrity, not bad. In terms of the flavor, also not bad. It's so weird eating Shaq's face. You know what I wish they would come back with? The Soda Shack. Soda Shack was the thing that Shaquille O'Neal did probably about a decade ago now. I think it was a deal with 7-Eleven where he went over there and they came out with these cream sodas. that had Shaq branded on them, and I actually really like those. Bring back #bring back the Soda Shack. Yeah, the flavor kicks in fairly quickly. It's not bad. It's kind of a general sort of berry flavor. Has a little bit of a tartness to it, but really only on the tail end. It's more just fruity and, kind of, again, berry flavor, kind of sweet. Yeah, it's not bad, but I'll be honest, it's a little bit sort of okay. It's not anything terrible, but it also isn't really doing much for me. I'm going to put this off to the side. I mean, they're big-ass gummies, so as one would expect from Shaq. So we got peach and orange. Now I gotta see, because I might not have gotten orange. Okay, I'm gonna go with me on this. I think this is peach, and I think this is orange. Why does peach look like so desiccated? Like some fucking Easter Island fucking head shit. It's just... Sure. Alright, let's go for the peach. Yeah, this one has a different texture to it. A worse texture to it. Yeah. I'm not liking the peach. It's like harder. It feels almost semi-stale. I don't know if that's just because of what they flavored it with or what have you, but like something about that one I don't think worked that well. And the peach flavor itself, it's definitely peach, but it's not a great peach. And peach is a nice vibrant flavor. This is not vibrant. It's just kind of lightly peach flavor, and it's definitely like an artificial peach flavor. Yeah, I really didn't like that one at all. Yeah, first one was a little bit so-so, but like that one I actively disliked. Let's finish it off with the orange. Hopefully this one will be good. That one, same texture as the, maybe slightly different than the berry one. This one's, yeah, each one of them has a different texture. The orange has the softest texture, and it has almost like a juiciness to it that the other two didn't. Yeah. But then in terms of flavor, not thrilled with it. It almost feels, it's almost reminiscent to me of like a cleaning product, just like an orange scented cleaning product. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. Not like a nice, sharp, citrusy, sweet orange flavor. Yeah. These aren't particularly amazing, if I'm honest with you. I love Shaq. And like I said, the man will put his name on pretty much anything, and I'm not even ragging on the guy. Look, make your money. But obviously if you're going over there and you're doing that, there's going to be times when you run into some stuff that ain't that great, and I feel like this is definitely the case. The best ones are the berry ones. I feel like those, in terms of both texture and in terms of flavor, are my personal favorite. But that isn't saying a lot. I was hoping that working from those, the experience would go up, and instead it went down. The peach ones are, those I think are genuinely pretty nasty. Like, again, maybe it's, I don't know what it is about how those were constructed. For one thing, like, I'm just going to toss it out there. If you have gummies, they need to be the same consistency. Regardless of what flavor they are, whatever. If you go get a bunch of Welch's gummies, they all same texture. If you go get 7-Eleven gummies, all the same texture. These, each one has a different texture to it, and it's off-putting. And then in terms of just the flavors, like, none of them are great. The peach, honestly, I would say the worst one in terms of flavor was the orange, because again, it reminded me way too much of a cleaning product. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if I had to rank them, berry, then peach, then orange. But honestly, peach and orange could basically trade off because peach, the texture is just really not good and the flavor isn't great. The orange, I like the texture better, but the flavor is just so. Yeah, these aren't good. But two questions have to be asked: would I get them again? Would I recommend them? No and no. Again, I like Shaq. I like some of his stuff that he's put out over the years. But again, sometimes it's just not going to work out. And I definitely feel like that's the case with these. I might try the other flavors, the other bag of flavors that they have at some point. But I have to admit, this has definitely made me weary of that because this is a bag of gummies that I don't know what to do with now. Usually, I know what to do with some gummies. I'll enjoy them, But these, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with these yet. These might be ones that I pass around at work because I really don't like them. There's no love in these. This is just strictly marketing for the sake of marketing. So, and for that reason, I definitely can't recommend them. I don't think they're very good, and I don't think you should waste your money on them. At the end of the day, I might support Shaquille O'Neal, but at the end of the day, Shaquille O'Neal got paid for these regardless. I don't think he's making any money off the sale of these damn things. He just got paid for his likeness and all that stuff. So don't feel bad if you're a big Shaquille O'Neal fan. He's doing just fine. Maybe next time we'll put his name on something a little bit better. Just saying. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. Go over there themselves a truly MJ-tastic rest of your life because it's fucking Michael Jordan. The GOAT, by the way. Yeah, the GOAT. Oh, but what about nope? Nope. And I know who you're going to say. Nope. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, who do you think is the GOAT? And feel free to toss out whatever name you feel. I'm not going to be a dick about it. I'm from Chicago. I grew up in the 90s. For me, it's MJ. I don't think there's even realistically a debate. But at the same time, there are people who are very ardent about, one player or another. And that's perfectly fair. Different eras, different players. It's always going to be hard to go over there and judge. But, I think we all know for real. And for those who say, well, just look at how those 2 Space Jam movies did. Just saying. Bye!